Hey Libra, it's Patsy, and I'm going to be doing your love bite for the time period between now and mid-May 2018. Okay, so we're going to be using cards this month from the Gods and Titans and the Goddesses and Sirens, and this is by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Manton. All right, so we're going to have five. This side is going to be the male energy. This side is going to be the female energy. Midnight. Midnight. Say hi to Libra. Okay. You going to leave? Midnight. Excuse us, please. Could you get down? Here. Come on, down. Come on, Mama. Okay. All right. You want to get on the window? All right. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead. Move. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can go. She wants to get in the window, and she saw my wireless keypad, and she didn't want to jump on it. Well, thank you for being sensitive to my needs. Anyway, so sorry. So this is going to be the male side, and this is going to be the female side. So I got cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and I also got cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, which is by Colette Baron Reed. All right, so that's Colette Baron Reed, and this is the Romance Angels. All right, and at the end, we're going to be getting a final card from the Sacred Rebels Goddess. Sacred Rebels Guidance, and this is by Alana Fairchild. Now, these energies may or may not be related to one another, or they could be. But most of all, this is about you, your energy, not about the other person that you may or may not be interested in unless they're indicated somehow within this reading. But this is information that you need, or affirmations that you need to be knowing, or just things that you need to be aware of concerning your love life for the coming month. So, card that we got for our male energy was Apollo. Okay, Apollo. And this is inquiry. So, we know Apollo is the god of the sun. So this is shining some illumination. This is something that you're looking for, that you're going to be inquiring into. You want to shed some light on some situation. It may have something to do with a Sagittarius. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A Sagittarius, yes. Or an air sign. It could be an air sign. But there's something that you are curious about that you're trying to look into. It may have to do with your finances. It may have something to do with love. Huh. Okay. So you're making an inquiry? You asking someone something? You're questioning something. Let's see what Apollo's talking about. Okay, so let's see. This is look for the truth in this situation. Ask and your questions will be answered. Take time to uncover and connect with those who really take time to uncover and connect with who you really are and what you really want. Use your inner wisdom. So this is about following your intuition and then following it up with inquiries, getting the answers to the questions that you have been seeking answers to for a while. This also talks about sending messages through music. Maybe there'll be clues that you'll find in music. Maybe there'll be clues that you'll find. um, This is about looking for others for advice, okay, or going consulting divination, tarot cards, oral cards, and then finally making your own decision based on all of the questions that you ask and the answers that you get. This also talks about thinking that the answers to the problems are outside of yourself. Maybe the answer is within you. So this again about following your intuition, doing some soul searching. All right, this is about learning how to trust your intuition, learning how to trust yourself, but also being prepared to find out that the answer to your question lays within you, whether it's for the good or the bad. The answer is within you. Next cards that we got were from the Romance Angel Oracle for you, Libra. And the cards that came for you were Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. But this was in the reverse. So maybe you haven't asked a question. Maybe you haven't expressed your love. Next card was Reconciliation. Someone in the past is returning to your life. So maybe you're seeking to find out what happened to somebody. Maybe you're looking through old yearbooks. You're doing some skip tracing to find where that person is. Maybe there's someone that you wanted to connect with from back in the day. You didn't express yourself to them. You didn't express your feelings towards them. And so now you'd like to find them. You're looking for reconciliation with that person. The next card you got here was Wedding. So perhaps the question that you want to ask is, will you marry me? Okay. Or perhaps the question could be, can we stay together if you're in a marriage already? Can we get back together if you're divorced? But this is about a reconciliation. So maybe there was something that went on and there were some hard questions asked that may have caused you not to express yourself, Libra. Maybe you were holding back on expressing your desire to reconcile or to get married or save your marriage. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So maybe the inquiry you're making is to whether or not this person is your soulmate. Maybe that's what you're curious about. Maybe you're doing your research. Maybe you're trying to find out about soulmates and twin flames and define. Yeah, okay. So you're a male. All right. So okay. So maybe someone somehow or another you become interested in this twin flame, divine male, divine female, whole way of thinking, and you are looking into it for yourself because you know what you're feeling, but you're afraid to express it, and you're trying to find out what this is. This may be a little off-putting to you. Maybe it's a lot, soulmates and flames and all of this other stuff, and maybe it's just got you a little hesitant. So you're doing your research and you're trying to find out. And you could be going to readers, and you could be talking to people or watching videos or doing research, Googling things, going to the library to find out what this is and what this is about. Because you do want to reconcile with someone who you believe is your soulmate, and this may lead to a marriage, but you want to know. You want to get a lot of your questions answered. And it may have to do with this soulmate twin flame thing. That's what I'm getting. The next cards came from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck. And the cards that came for you were the Hawk Prince. Talks about paying attention to spirit communications. And this is an 11. 11 is the number that indicates this is a master year. 2018 is a master year. It reduces to 11. 11 is a master number. It's a number that can't be, that they don't reduce, like 22, 33, 44, numbers that repeat themselves this year. So you getting an 11 here is confirming the fact that this person is your soulmate, that this is a divine communication that you're getting, and that you need to be paying attention to your intuition that is telling you, confirming this for you. It also could be whoever is bringing this to you. You need to pay attention to that communication. It's also saying that your ancestors and your divine guidance and the divine has been trying to communicate to you, that to confirm that yes, indeed, the answer to your inquiry is this person is your soulmate. The next card that came here was the Metal King. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. This is telling me that you are hesitant, that you have put up boundaries around yourself, and that's why you haven't expressed your love, and that's why you're going through all of these changes to confirm. That's why you're going in so hard to confirm what this thing is. All right, because this is going to, this type of love is coming in and is interrupting your defenses. You know, it's making you put down your defenses, and you like your defenses. You appreciate that armor, and you want to set up boundaries. You still want to create boundaries in this relationship. This card is number 37. 37 is 10. 10 is reduces to 1, and 1 is about individuality. So this is about you asserting your individuality, remaining who you are, setting boundaries within this relationship, but paying attention to the communications that you're getting. So you're trying to balance, because you are Libra, you're trying to balance your personality, your need to shine, your need to be at the center of attention, the center of the universe. You're trying to see if you can balance that with this new relationship, with this soulmate that could lead to a permanent relationship, a wedding, or reconciling with your partner, that maybe you're legally separated, though you are married. And you're listening to the spirit, you're being directed to listen to the spirit, but you want to still remain in control. So that's our male energy. On our female energy, for female Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for this time period until the end of May, this love bite for you, Hecate, illumination. Illumination. So you are looking for an answer also. You want to know, you're making an inquiry, and you want to know the answer also. You're trying to understand these messages that you're getting. You're following your intuition, and you have had an aha moment or aha experience, and you have an answer. See, she has a key in her hand there. You have an answer. You know the answer to the inquiry that the male Libra is making, perhaps, if you're connected. Or maybe he's coming to ask you to marry him, and you have the answer. This is about giving directions. This is about thinking. Kind of like the Hermit. Going forward after illumination, after rumination, thinking, pondering, getting the answers, looking for the right answer. And once you have that answer, you possess the keys to go forward with intelligence. Okay. So now we got three cards for you from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. And those cards were codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, a false self mask in this relationship. So, with that, maybe the illumination you've gotten, is that you have been hiding within this codependent relationship, that you've been wearing a false mask, or your partner has been wearing a false mask, and you finally coming to the realization. And this is going to call for you to forgive and learn and grow. Release past hurts and heal from the past. Release your deception. Forgive and learn from your codependency. So, perhaps someone that you are interested in has an addiction, has an addiction, alcohol, some addiction that maybe you weren't aware of, or you were fooling yourself that the person had given up this habit, but you found out that they hadn't given it up, that they were deceiving you, or that you were deceiving yourself into believing that they had given it up. And you're going to have to learn to forgive and grow from this situation. It could be any kind of dependency. It could be sex addiction. It could be drug addiction. It could be workaholic stuff. Things that you went along with because it worked for you. But realizing at some point within the next month that you were fooling yourself and that you weren't happy, and that you needed to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to remain in this deceptive, codependent relationship. That's the illumination. Cards that came for you from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms was the Chess Queen. Strategizing. Trusting your instincts. So maybe this illumination has given you a strategy on how to solve it or how to get away from it. It's calling for you to trust. This is the number 3, 30. 30 is 3, so this is a message from the divine. This is about trusting your intuition, maybe even waiting your time, waiting for the right time to reveal to your partner that you've had this illumination, that you've had this aha moment. The next card that came for you was the Phoenix. This talks about rising up from the ashes, right? This is a renewal. This is like a tower moment, but coming out of it. This is about surrendering to change. Number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. So this may be your resurrecting and going towards your divine relationship, towards your twin flame. Maybe this is part of your lesson on your twin flame journey. That after the illumination and strategizing and trusting your spirit guides, trusting in your intuition, trusting in the illumination that you received, believing it, forgiving, learning, and releasing, then you rise like a phoenix. And the last card that came for you here was number 32, the sun dances. Joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. 32. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is about change, creativity. So this may be a new beginning for you. And there will be celebrations in heaven because you surrendered to the change and you rose. You surrendered to the change and you're victorious. And now you get abundance and joy and celebrate life. Ashe. So these two energies could be related or not. But these are your messages. Let's get one final message from the Sacred Rebels by Alana Fairchild. I had already done the shuffling and all of that, so trying to get these up because you're my next to last. I got one more to go. And these are already late, and I thank you so much for your patience. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And don't forget to like. I'm going to start basing the order on likes, all right? But thank you all for all your views. I really enjoyed it, and I love reading your comments. And doing those private readings, very helpful for myself, for my growth, and for yours also. So thank you. The card that came up for you here, Libra, was number 38. Restore and replenish. 3 plus 8 is 11. Sounds like you may be on that twin flame journey during this coming month. That may be what's revealed to you. If that's what you're inquiring about, you just got your illumination with this reading. That's what's happening. Restore and replenish. Number 38. Let's see what that's talking about. 38. You're in need of something much deeper than rest. You need restoration. You need replenishment and revival. This will not necessarily come from lying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day or evening activities. You're more likely to gain what you need by breaking with your routine completely and doing something entirely different. You need some variety, some spice, some change to bring fresh energy to your body, to your mind and heart. You need to restore and revive yourself by changing the usual flow of energy through your being. You could stimulate this process by going to a different place, meeting different people, and taking different action to what you would usually do. You can return to your regular routine if it feels good to you. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known, familiar, and comfortable. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known, familiar, and comfortable. This oracle also comes as a message from the great loving guardian, which is life itself. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. However, you often sell your accomplishments short and focus on how much more you have yet to be done. Life is telling you that it's time to put down the paintbrush, the pen, the lists, and the thinking mind and get into your body. Take time to experience yourself in nature and remember how to just be. In doing so, even for a relatively short time, you will feel more of yourself and be ready for the next phase. You need to let your hair down, Libra. You need a break. You need to relax and stop worrying about everything, spirituality, financial, children, everything. Just be yourself, be you, alone with you, in nature, in your natural state. You might be surprised what just a day or two of this could do for you. Restoration does not have to be long or involved, especially if it's attended to when needed. This is also confirmation that you are in an important transition phase between one level of experience and the next. If you feel as though you're treading water or in some sort of a purgatory, somewhere between your old life and your new life, then this particularly applies to you. If you can't quite break into the level you're reaching for, have faith. You're just taking a breather between races. Soon you will have the power and energy you need to reach for the next level and succeed. If you have been considering a new endeavor or have recently started one, then this oracle brings a message of encouragement to you. Yes, this is a good step forward. You might be worried that you're taking on too much. You're encouraged to take time out to rest and rebalance yourself. But you are supported in your need for new and different experiences to refresh your spirit. You may let some of these new endeavors go once you have gained what you need from them. However, they are useful now. You are encouraged to trust yourself and to know that you are working consciously to meet your own needs, and this is healthy and good. So they're telling you to be a little selfish this month. The oracle of restore and replenish also comes with guidance for your healing. If you have been under the weather, you will soon be well again. If you've been working on healing your mind, your body, or your soul, this oracle comes with assurance that what you are doing is working and it's going to bring you a benefit. Even if you are yet to experience the full extent of that benefit, continue with your work and know that you are indeed healing. Ashe. Very, very nice. So, Libra, you are healing, okay? You're getting answers, you're getting enlightenment, and you are going forward, getting out of codependent, deceptive relationships, recognizing your soulmate is on their way or they're in your midst, and that you have been paying attention to the messages. The confirmation is all in here that there is love. We got number 5s, we got 11s, 11s, and 11s all over the place. We got 1s about your individuality. So, Libra, it looks like next month is going to be pretty awesome for you. Pretty nice. You're going to be declaring your independence, and you're going to be getting some rest, restoration, and replenishment for just a little while. Taking a break as you head forward on your journey, on your ascension. Ashe. I'll be talking to you guys next month. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new material. All right? Love you guys. Talk to you soon.